Welcome to the model of ninth wave. Superior inventions for financial markets using 369 forecasting research and development.
Hello and welcome to the ninth wave vibration model, one of dozens of timing module, and this is SPX chart on a daily basis. So this is the entire year 2022, and market is going up and down as you can see. Some frequency has been enforced on this time window. What we have to do is figure out what that frequency is, and we are going to use one of the models as we demonstrate this. So this model needs 2 points, high and low, low or high, and we are going to move this model from high to low to see if we can find ways to time all these big moves. Now this is using geometry of 9 waves, and for that reason the chart should be, the X and Y pixels should be squared, which basically means I need to know what is my ratio of X to Y pixels, and that is what is called squaring. It can be 1 to 1. We like to keep a frequency of 369, so that already has taken place, and now we want to use the frequency of 9 on a 1 by 9 chart. And what we are going to do is simply, I just place the tool, as you can see, right here and right here, the visible high and low. And then what we are expecting to see is future turns, where we are expecting market to do some vibration. Now this is a daily chart, remember that. This is a daily chart. Now it could also, we may be off by a day at the most, because we are trying to forecast, and this only happens, offset only happens because we don't have the right squared chart. Or we have not taken the right pivot. As you can see, right? So depending on the pivot we are using, you will get different kind of vibrations. So what we do, I just wanted to show you that part, right? What we should do is look at the last visible swing. This is the last visible swing up. Market went down, low to high. And then what we do is, when these dots are plotted, we vertically draw the lines. And there it is. And just plot them all. And some of them will overlap, as you will see, like here. There are 2 dots which overlapped, right? It pushed the market down quite aggressively. So this high to low was our base. This was the low, and this was the high we picked on a daily chart. So that simple vibration did all this for us. So I think this is consumed. What we do next after that, we move this from this high to low. We consumed it, so I'm gonna now go and move this low to this guy here, and it will project itself forward to other things. So now you see this one came twice. It came from this measurement, and now I have moved my measurement below, right here. This one hotspot, hotspot. So now this is the measurement I'm measuring, and I'm gonna do the same again. I'm gonna vertically look at where my dots are coming along. Now this one was also from this previous swing. This also came again, which means we have double confirmation. So I'll just put it this way. So this one also was there before, it came again. Market was down for a day and then it bounced back up, which is fine. This whole week was going sideways. Probably some big news is coming or whatever the news might be, and there we go. So we got that going. So let's move, keep this high, and then we're gonna move the low again, relocate it to this guy. And we are going to place these vertical lines on the vertical areas where we see the circles showing up. And this one showed up to the top. So you can see pretty much there's no vibration which is not picked up by this guy. And this is a daily chart, right? And obviously you have to understand how to deal with this when the time comes. All right. So I'm going to relocate again from this high to low. I'm keeping the same high. I'm going to relocate it maybe to this guy now, right? So what do we get? We get more vertical lines right there. This one gets the bottom right there, which is also, we have something close by previously as well. Maybe we should now move this high to this guy, because then we are trapping a new energy. I'm just relocating my tool. From this high to this low. And we draw more vertical lines. So we got pretty much mapped out the entire flow as it goes. Now I can do this one too, and I keep going on, and let's see what happens. So we got this, so maybe I should move this top to this guy now, right? I'm just going from bigger swing to bigger swings, swing to swing, high to low, high to low, high to low. That's all I'm doing. We can also do, if you want a bigger swing, the targets will be spread wide apart. If you want closer swings, you can just go to the closer swings, take a smaller swing in the system. And I think we are almost done with this here. Now this is double scenarios energy, and this can also be picked. I think we just need to move it forward. So right there on the top, this one is right at the bottom. Okay, so we are done with the tool, so we can remove this tool. It continues to go on and on and on, and we can also delete the rectangle so we can see, right? So what is happening here? This is a market generated data itself. It is telling me how it is going to play out. We can go and get the bigger swings. We can also get all these swings. I just quickly showed you how the market reacts to the right frequency, right? Market is going down, we're expecting a up move. Market is going down, expecting an up move, right? Market is going down, expecting up move. Market was going down, we are expecting up move. The market is going down, we're expecting up move. Market is going down, expecting up move. Well, then it went. So how you are getting into these lines, that will be the reversal. So now we are going up for 3 days, we're going to go down. So while we are going up into this, we are going to go down. We are going down into it, we are going to go up, reverse it. We're going into this line up, we're going to go down. Well, they are pretty much clustered together, so this would have been difficult, but still, you're a professional trader, you can take advantage of it. So when we're going into it, it will reverse. So whatever direction we are going into it, it will reverse. We're going up into it, we should be going down. Now this is sideways, that's fine, the energy was not released. Alright, when you are going down into it, we are moving up. So now they are not small points, they are very large points. We are going down into it, we reverse. We are going up into it, we should go down. Now this went sideways, it's going up into it, we're going to go down again. We are going up into it, we are going to go down again. We're going up into it, we should be going down again. We're going up into it few days, going down again. Right, and then we are going down into it, we should be going up. This is the first failure right here, is the one failure we got. So we should have gone down here, but we have a failure, right? One failure. And we are going up into it, we should be going down. I think this, we can also see what happened here, because I just picked random points. If I just go swing by swing to by swing and mark it, we will know what's going on. And we also did not put things here, we can find those also. But we got the idea how each vibration is potentially discovered way in advance. We just keep putting it like this, it goes up and down, we know that. So I hope this makes sense. So that is how it is looking when we expand it properly like this. looks very clustered. Now it is not. So just to look at the point reversal 83, this one went quite a bit. So 4200 to 4500, quite a bit, right? This was a failure, that's fine. If you're trading options, not a problem. You lost here 4600 to 4150 points, and we should be doing this also, but you got the idea. Now this is just one model. There are 40 models like these doing different things. It's impossible for us not to find the vibration spots because we have so many tools which can detect that. This is our advanced trading methodology, but kind of critical. So I got the tool back in. Oops. Right here and here, and I'm gonna get other ones. So we are able to get other pivot areas also. So how to trade it? You can look at the break of the previous day or the same day. We have to. This is based on the close. So what happens is, right, everything is under this vibration. So this is hard to place because this is why this moving bar, because this is not a pixel based drawing, but ultimately you got the idea. So once we have these dates, right, posted. Once we have these dates posted, to trade them is simply a matter of finding when the day comes. First of all, getting into it, are you going up or are you going down? And you expect, these are reversal points, right? So market is going down, we should be going up. It's going up, we should be going down. It was going down for a few days, it's going up, right? Going down for a few days, it's gonna go up. And that is the way to approach it. Then you go down into, you know, these days up front, and then you're looking for evidence how to really go about trading this. This is where we go and drop down to hourly chart. Let's create maybe a new chart here. Intraday, I'll do it like 60 minutes or 30 minutes or 15 minutes. I will not go below that. There's a reason for that, and people who know why I'm saying this, they understand this. Okay. Right, as I said, this is a SPX chart. We can probably, let's put it ES chart. So let's try to go to one of the dates. So I put them side by side, ES on one side, and these dates, we will just take one example. Let's say this day is coming, and we know in advance, right, months and weeks in advance, this day is coming. This is August 16, 2022. There we go. As you can see, they're mapping up, right? So you already know this way in advance, weeks and months in advance. Our job is to capture this using ES future options or holding maybe SPY or whatever you might be attempting to do. I can put SPY also. Let's just give an example of how to enter this, right? Now if you let me draw a box here. Now people who are doing level 1 banking coaching, they are aware of this box. So this is the entry box which has been created by looking at this DNA, and this entry box has given us a chance to enter very nicely and clearly, and also given us a chance right here and give us a chance to also do scaling in right there. Simple as that. And you got your 100-point move. It's even much bigger move, right? We don't know how big the move is going to be. It's going to be 3-4 days or whatever. So by doing this analysis, we can also filter on the lower time frame the entry precisely. At times this happens, right? When you're expecting a turn, but it took an extra day or so. So this is where we are going to play that game. So right here we're expecting market to go long, for example, June 13th. So let's go to June 13th. Right here. At this close, we have to make a decision. Time is here. How do we enter long? That's the ultimate question, right? So that is the reason we need to refine our entries using the methodology for how the bankers enter the trade, because there could still be some downward move going on before it really takes off on the other side, which we know is going to happen. We know it was going down, we're expecting it to move on the top side, but you had to go through a pain for a day, and most likely you are already stopped out. To avoid such things, we have a banking entry system which we deploy on hourly 30 minutes charts. Alright, so you can see this fight is going on right here on this scenario. So the entry for us comes at this point. So there's an entry box here which is allocated in this zone. So that's the whole idea. So there's going to be one entry here and one potentially a pullback entry here. Now you need to understand what the banking structures are and how they enter. So this is how you can avoid your problems. But the better explanation of this is, if you have the timing module which is working for you on a bigger time frame, then using that time, but we should be doing this on ES. I just showed you, I wanted to just demonstrate one of the tools for timing more than anything else, right? We have to go to hourly or 4-hour charts to really refine those entries in the direction, and there is a 4-step process we follow. The banking location, trading location, and then entry based on that. So here, last one, October 4th. We are expecting market should go down because we are coming into it, right? So the box we have is right here. And we have first entry right here. We have second entry here, third entry here, maybe fourth entry also here. So we go with 10 contracts. We go 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, load up to 10. So this is broken down into different structures, but this was the entry box, and we know that market is gonna go on the opposite direction, and you know that weeks in advance. Now you can take advantage of the option strategies, and maybe you can do future and option hedging together. Or if market is open during daytime, you can do S&P, vertical spreads, or back ratios. Those are tactical tradings, but knowing this makes a huge difference, right? I hope I'm able to explain what I wanted to achieve in this section. Here we are going down. We're expecting a long, right? This could have been the ultimate bottom and gone up, or it maybe on it will just this is the inside bar after this, right? And then this is a bullish engulfing bar, and this is the entry bar on the daily. So entry did not happen on daily until this day. But if you're dealing with this on the lower time frame, and you're looking for longs at this point, you're looking at longs at this point, right? This time at this point, based on the timing factor. We are trying to pick 2-3 days pivots. Right here, right at the close. But this is SPX on the left side. So probably we should be doing ES, but that's fine. Okay, so there we go. So how do we enter that? So we are tracking this. We start tracking. We don't have our banking tracking bar. Then we got a banking tracking bar, and we have the entry box right here. And now we have multiple entries. First entry comes here, almost 100 points. That's fine. And then next entries will be these entry points, and then we're gonna hit it on the long side. And then it's a matter of how do you adjust this, right? Until the next day or the next turn, which is happening right here, right there. See that? So you got this huge move. So there's a tactical part we have to deploy in the timing module. Thank you very much.